12th November 2023, Madhupan, Avyakt BapDada, Om Shanti, Revised 22nd of March 1996. The Murli's title is The Personality of Brahman Life is to go beyond all questions and be constantly satisfied. Today, BapDada, the bestower of all attainments, is seeing all his children who are embodiments of full attainment. You have had a lot of attainments from BapDada, and if you were to make a list of them, it would be a very long list. And so, instead of speaking about the long list, you simply say nothing is lacking in this Brahman life. So BapDada, it seems that you have a lot of attainments. It is a long list, is it not? What would be the sign in a practical lives of those who have all attainments? You know this, do you not? The sign of all attainments is that the personality of satisfaction would be constantly visible on one's face and in one's activities. It is the personality that attracts someone. So, the sign of all attainments is the personality of satisfaction, which can also be called contentment. However, the sparkle of satisfaction that should be constantly visible on their faces is not visible. Sometimes they are satisfied, means prasanna chitta, and sometimes they have questions, means prashna chitta. There are two types of children. One type is those who are embodiments of questions and ask why, what, how, when. As soon as a situation arises, they are those who are embodiments of questions, and the other type is those who are constantly embodiments of attainment. That is, they are completely satisfied. They would never have any questions about anything because they are full of all attainments. So the questions why, what, cause fluctuation, and those who are full never fluctuate. Something that is empty is unsteady. So ask yourselves, do I remain constantly satisfied? Not just sometimes, but constantly? Would those who are 10 years in knowledge be thus constantly or not? You are not saying yes. Are you still thinking about it? If there is a lack of satisfaction, it means there is a lack of attainment, and a lack of attainment means that one desire or another still remains. The foundation of jealousy is some desire and a lack of attainment. Very subtle desires pull you to some lack of attainment, and then in oral language you say, it isn't my desire, but if it happens, it would be good. However, when there are temporary desires, there cannot be anything good there. So check whether there is any raw form of desires in your life on the path of this knowledge, or whether there are gross desires. It has been seen that gross desires have not finished, but even after this knowledge, raw desires still remain in a subtle form. So check this. BapDada now wishes to make all of your children full and perfect, the same as the Father, whoever you have love for. It is not difficult to become the same as that one. Do you have a lot of love for BapDada, or do you simply have love? In bracket, a lot of love. Are you sure? So is it a big thing to renounce something or to transform something out of love? In bracket, it isn't. So, has your renunciation been complete? Have you done what the Father wants and what He has asked you to do all the time? It will not to do this just sometimes. Do you wish to claim the fortune of the kingdom for all time or for just some time? You wish to claim it for all time. Do you not? So let there constantly be satisfaction. Let no other feeling be visible on your faces or in your activity. Sometimes it is said, today the sister's or this brother's mood is different. You yourselves also sometimes say, today my mood is different. What would you call this? Is that constant satisfaction? Many children experience satisfaction, means prasannata, on the basis of their praise, means prashansa. However, that satisfaction is temporary. Today, they would have that satisfaction, but it would finish after some time. Also check that your satisfaction is not based on any praise. This is the same as when they construct buildings nowadays. They use a little bit more sand than cement in them. It is mixed. It is the same here. The foundation is mixed. It is not accurate. Then, if there is the slightest storm of any adverse situation or any type of fluctuation, it finishes your satisfaction. You do not have such a foundation, do you? BapDada had also told you earlier, and he is now underlining it, that the raw form of desire is name, regard, and honor. You might take the support of service and want to have your name glorified in the service you do. However, the thing about those who do service while chasing after a name is that although they are very serviceable and attract others very well, they only have their names glorified for a temporary period. Those who do service on the basis of earning a name make their names go to the back of the list of those who want to claim a high status, because they ate the unripe fruit which will never ripen. So, how can you eat the ripe fruit if you have already eaten the unripe fruit? You did service and earn a name, that is unripe fruit. Or you have a desire, I did a lot of service and I am an instrument for doing the most service. So, those who do service on the basis of earning a name are those who eat unripe fruit. Can there be any strength in unripe fruit? You think, I did so much service, and so I should receive regard as a result. That is not regard, means man, but arrogance means abhiman. Where there is arrogance, there cannot be any satisfaction. The greatest honor is to receive honor in BapDada's heart. Even if you receive honor in the hearts of other souls, those souls are those who receive or are master bestowers, not the bestower. So, if you wish to receive honor, then constantly receive your honor in BapDada's heart. All of those raw desires do not allow you to become embodiments of attainment, and their personality of satisfaction is therefore not constantly visible on your face or in your activity. If in any situation your mood of satisfaction changes, then that is not permanent satisfaction. The mood of Brahman life is to be constantly cheerful and careful. Do not change your mood. However, in raw words, you say, today I want solitude. Why do you need this? You want to step away from doing service or being with the family. And you say that you want peace and solitude. Today my mood is like this. So do not change your mood. There may be some reason. But are you those who change the reason into a solution, or those who get caught up in the reasons? You are those who find solutions. You are those who find solutions. What contrast have you taken? You are contractors, are you not? So what contract have you taken? That you will even change the moods of elements. You also have to change the elements. So, can those who change the elements not change their moods? Does your mood change or not? Do you sometimes change your mood? You then say that you would like to go and sit by the ocean, not the ocean of knowledge, but a physical ocean. You foreigners do this, do you not? Or you would say, I don't know why, but today I feel very lonely. So, where did the combined form of the Father go? Did you separate yourself from Him? You became separated from being combined. Is this called love? In fact, being in an off mood, it's something very serious. But even to keep changing your mood is not good. Those who have an off mood show a variety of games. BapDada says that they show many games to their seniors and even their companions. Do not play such games, because BapDada has a lot of love for all the children. It is not that BapDada just wants the special instrument souls to become the same as the Father, and is not concerned whether other becomes that or not. No. BapDada has to make everyone equal. This is BapDada's love. Do you know how to give the response of love? Or do you give the return of this with your mischievous games? Sometimes you show mischievous games, and sometimes you show a response by being equal. That time has now finished. You are now celebrating the Diamond Jubilee, are you not? After 60 years, you generally start the age of retirement. You are no longer small children, but are in the stage of retirement. That is, you are experienced souls who know everything, knowledgeful, powerful, and successful. So just as you are constantly knowledgeful, so too you are also powerful and successful, are you not? Why are you sometimes not successful? What is the reason for this? In fact, success is the birthright of all of you. You say this, do you not? Do you just say it, or do you also believe it? So why do you not experience success? What is the reason for this? Since it is your birthright, so why do you lack attaining this right or experiencing it? What is the reason for this? BapDada had seen that the majority of you allow weak thoughts to emerge in advance. I don't know if this will happen or not. These weak thoughts of yours do not allow you to become an embodiment of satisfaction, but make you an embodiment of questions. Will it happen? Will it not happen? What will happen? I don't know if. These thoughts become a wall, and success gets hidden behind this wall. Your slogan is, one whose intellect has faith is victorious. Since this is the slogan of this time, it is for the present and not the future, since this is the slogan for the present time. What should you remain at all times? Satisfied or full of questions? So Maya spreads a web of your own vague thoughts, and you become trapped in your own web. Finish that web of vague thoughts with this awareness: I am victorious. Do not become trapped in it, but finish it. Do you have the power to finish it? Do not finish it slowly, but do it instantly in a second. Do not allow this web to grow. Once you become trapped in this web, it is very difficult to leave it. Victory is my birthright. Success is my birthright. This birthright is a godly birthright which no one can snatch away from me. Those whose intellects have such faith would easily and automatically remain constantly satisfied. They would not need to work hard for this. What is the second reason for a lack of success? You yourselves tell others to use their time, thoughts, and wealth in a worthwhile way. To use something in a worthwhile way means to attain success. The basis of success is to use everything in a worthwhile way. If you do not attain success, it is because you are not using one treasure or another in a worthwhile way. That is why you don't attain success. There are many treasures, and you know the least of all treasures. Do you not? So check which treasure was that you did not use in a worthwhile way and just wasted. You will then automatically attain success. This is an inheritance and also a blessing. Use everything in a worthwhile way and attain success. Do you know how to use everything in a worthwhile way or not? Do you then attain success? To use something in a worthwhile way is the seed and success is its fruit. If the seed is good, it is not possible for you to not attain any fruit from it. There must be something lacking in the seed of using everything in a worthwhile way, because that is why you do not attain the fruit of success. So what do you have to do? Constantly maintain your personality of satisfaction. Those who are satisfied will have very good experiences. In fact, when you see those who are satisfied, they seem to be so beautiful. It feels so good to be in their company and to sit and talk to them. Whereas if someone who asks many questions were to come, you would become fed up. So keep the aim of what it is that you have to become. Do not be one who asks many questions, but one who is satisfied. Today is the last day of the season, and so what is done finally on the last day? When people create a sacrificial fire, what do they finally do? They sacrifice everything. So what will you do? Sacrifice being embodiments of questions. Why does this happen? What is happening? No. Since you are knowledgeful, there shouldn't be any questions of why or what. So from today, sacrifice all of those wasteful questions. Your time and the time of others will also be saved. The time of the dadis is also spent in this. Why is this like this? What is this? How is this possible? So save this time. Save your own time and also that of others. Accumulate in your saving accounts. Then eat, drink, and live in comfort for 21 births. You will not have to accumulate anything there. So, have you sacrificed this, or will you still think about it? If you want to think about it, you may do so. Ask yourselves, how will this be possible? Will I be able to do this or not? Just think about this for a minute. Complete this task very well. Ask yourselves as many questions as you want in a minute. Have you asked yourselves, did you also sacrifice them? Or did you just ask the questions? Did you finish all questions for a future? In bracket, after 1 minute of silence, have you finished them? In bracket, Haji. Do not just say yes for the sake of it. You have experienced over a long period of time that to ask questions means to become distress and to distress others. Therefore, maintain the honor of your faith and your birthright, and you will not become distress. When you disregard honor, you then become distress. Do you understand? Did you understand this clearly? Or do you say that you understand it now, but when you return abroad, you will say that it is difficult? It is not like this, is it? Acha. Is the lesson of becoming bodiless in a second form? Going to the expansion one moment and merge yourselves into the essence in the next. BapDada conducted drill. Acha. Constantly keep this practice with you. To all the souls in all directions who transform themselves from being embodiments of questions to the elevated souls who constantly have the personality of being satisfied, to the souls who are aware of their victory and their birthright, to the spatial souls who are embodiments of remembrance, to the souls who use everything in a worthwhile way and thereby easily attain success, to the souls who are close to the Father, BapDada's love, remembrance, and Namaste. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual Father. To the double foreign children in all directions who are over 10 years in Gyan, special congratulations and love and remembrance to them. BapDada meeting the Dadis. BapDada constantly has the thought for you instrument souls who are the crown of the family. May you live eternally. May you constantly fly and make others fly. You are making your bodies work with the power of tapasya, and BapDada has even more concern than you have. Therefore, now according to the time, do not have fast tours. Go comfortably and come back comfortably. Now situations of the world are also changing fast. BapDada is not forbidding you to do service, but telling you to keep a balance. Everyone's life is in your bodies, means of the dadis. If your bodies are well, then good service can take place. Therefore, do a lot of service, but do not push yourselves. Push yourselves a little. What happens when you push yourselves too much? The battery gets low. Therefore, from now on, it is essential to keep a balance. Do not think, let me do it this year, because I do not know what is going to happen next year. No, you have to live and make others fly. This is now your part, is it not? So understand your parts and then push yourselves. But push yourselves whilst keeping a balance. Okay? Do not make a fast program of being in one place for 2 days and on the third day you have to be somewhere else. No, it is not the time for that yet. When such a time comes, you will have to go to 4 different places in one day, but not yet. Acha, blessing. May you be a contented soul who brings out divine virtues by putting the offering of all your defects into the sacral fire. Explanation. On the Pavli, special attention is paid to cleanliness and to earning an income. Similarly, you have to keep the aim of having cleanliness in every way and also of earning an income and becoming a contented soul. It is only with contentment that you are able to bring out of all your divine virtues. The offering of defects will then be made automatically. Finish weaknesses, deficiencies, feelings of being powerless, and any delicate nature that remain within you, and now open a new account. Put on the new clothes of new sanskars and celebrate the true Deepavali. Slogan: Be obedient to the Father, and at the right time, blessings will continue to help you in an incognito way. Om Shanti